going to be making a dish called Cowboy Caviar. It's the beginning of 2021, so we all have those new fitness goals. So I figured it was a great dish to start off with. For this dish, you're going to need some black beans, black-eyed peas, corn, white wine vinegar, olive oil, sugar, kosher salt or regular salt is fine too, some chili powder, garlic powder. For our fresh produce, we have some chopped cilantro, a few limes we're going to use the juice of, some orange red pepper and some red bell pepper, and some red onion. So this is a really simple dish. I remember, I think it was about 5 years ago, my aunt brought this to a family party and I'm a huge dipper. And I was sort of on the fence about it because it was different, but then I tried it and it was amazing. So with that being said, let's get started. First thing you're going to do is make sure you drain your beans, your black-eyed peas, and your corn. Then you're just going to go ahead and dump them into the mixing bowl, like so. So there goes our black-eyed peas. And then our sweet corn. Throw that. And we're going to go ahead and give that a mix. I always find this dish to be really good in spring and summertime. It's good all year round, but it's nice in the spring and the summer to not have to turn on your oven or your stove because it is just so hot. All right, so we have that nicely mixed up. Next, we're going to add about 1/3 cup of the white wine vinegar in there. We have a 1/2 cup of olive oil. We're going to add a 1/4 cup of white sugar. And then these seasonings I usually just do pretty much to taste. So about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, kosher salt or so. Again, it's really just to taste what your preference is. Chili powder, that also depends if you want it to be more spicy or less spicy. I find that the kids specifically might get a little less spicy, but it just depends on who you're having over. Put that right in there. And then we're going to do a little bit of garlic powder. I find that the garlic powder specifically brings out all the produce. It gives it a little bit of dimension in the flavor. Put that over up there. And again, I just sort of eyeball it, you know, around a teaspoon or a tablespoon, depending on what you like. Then we're going to go ahead and add our produce. So we have some red onion, red bell pepper, orange bell pepper, and some lime juice. It's always good just to double check and make sure you get the seeds out of there before you go putting it in. I usually find 1/2 a lime is pretty good. Whoops! 1/2 a lime usually works out pretty good, and then I like to keep the other 1/2 of the lime on the side, so that way if people scoop a little bit onto their dish, they like to put a little bit more. And then we're going to give that a mix. It's looking super colorful, super good. Getting all those flavors in there. I'm going to go ahead and add some cilantro. I like to do about 1/2, remembering that cilantro is very, very strong. And even after I've chopped it, I do like to sort of just pull it apart with my fingers. Making sure it's, you know, nobody wants a huge bite of cilantro. I mean, maybe they do, but not me, personally. All right, so then we're gonna mix that in. And now, with COVID going on, we're always stuck in the struggle of, well, I'm gonna have a small get-together, but I really don't want everybody dipping their chips in the dip and putting it in their mouth and, you know, everybody everywhere. So I'm gonna give you 2 different serving options here. The first one, which is very COVID friendly, is to go ahead and take a little scoop. And you may have a little bit of juice left over from the beans and the black-eyed peas. It's no big deal. You just use one of those spoons that has a little bit of a slit in it. That will help you. Take a little bit of that, just a little bit of cilantro, and then, keeping in mind with our health, I need these open. But I may have 6 of those. I'll have to open this. This dish has 16 grams of protein and 12 grams of fiber. So those beans give you a lot of protein. They keep you full for a while. And then I go ahead and I just put a few little chips for each little cup, and then people can take it on the go. You can take it to the pool, sit out by the pool. You can do whatever you want with it. Or if it's just your close family and friends that you've been quarantined with for almost a year. I can't even believe I'm saying that. A year of quarantine, but here we are. So, again, I don't like it to be super liquidy, so I prefer to put it into the bowl, scoop by scoop. I just think it's prettier that way. And it's much easier to eat too. So we're getting that in. This dish can be served at room temperature or it can be served cold. I personally like it out of the fridge. But then there's some people that like it room temperature. So it just depends. More of that in there. That is looking good. I'm gonna take my cilantro and garnish just the top because I already have a little bit in there. So just for presentation. And then we have Cowboy Caviar. So you can use whatever chips you like. Like I said, I like these multi-grain scoops. To me, they have more flavor than regular scoops even, and they're a little bit healthier for you. So I think they work out when you just roll your bowl up like that. And you're all set. Thanks for watching.